No Thrawn. No war.
And no Ezra.
Ezra? Who the fork is Ezra? Hi, I'm Andy Luke and welcome to my deep dive of a writer watching episode 6 of Star Wars AHSOKA. So we've got Sabine in a prison cell, but Ray Stevenson is the best actor in this. 3 non-blondes. So I was wondering why Morgan didn't use a star wheel rather than build the onion ring. Instead of telling us why, the dialogue tells us,
My people were among the first to harness and ride the creatures in the days before time was counted.
she could have. I suppose it's similar to the national de-skilling of the workforce and the inability of modern capitalism to manufacture products that can be fixed at home. In favour of just throwing stuff out.
Think the average stormtrooper knows how to install a toilet main?
The baddie people approach Peridia on a route through a star wheel graveyard. The field of rotting wheel corpses just managed to balance along a glimpse of genuine horror and being kid-friendly. Sabine's not really putting on the look of someone who actually wants to be there. She'd fit right in on EastEnders, wouldn't she?
Get lost!
You heard her. She doesn't want my help.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go. You can't make me. I don't want to go.
Wait. You don't understand. You wouldn't understand.
It's overheating. Switch it off.
Not yet.
Get away from me.
Stacy, calm down.
For all the good it did me. Obviously not. I don't think that's up to me.
Come here!
Oh, wait.
What's the point?
You think I don't know that?
How would you like a nice kick in the crutch?
I can't train if Ahsoka doesn't want to teach me. Hey. She quit on me.
What's the bloody point?
Witches. Great. This is getting more exciting by the minute.
Get out of my house! You never listen!
Why should I? You never made things easy for me.
I haven't got it!
How? Just answer the question. Was that yesterday? It slipped my mind.
Madness in the multiverse with the Scarlet Witches. I got a wee walk here. Oh my goodness. Oh. The designs employed by the witches are quite pretty. It doesn't speak evil so much as cool. Presumably that's why showrunner Dave Filoni uses it so prominently in the show's visual signature. That, and he wants himself to be thought of as a pretty witch. Filoni has been harking on this as Game of Thrones language by Star Wars, although it's as much that as a reduced to clear bag of liver with fur on. Sorry, I can be a bit harsh sometimes. That's my worst possible lead-in to tell that we have a scene that sticks a landing on the Game of Thrones airstrip. Baylan, keep those beard hairs, Baylan Skoll reflects to his apprentice on the wars of the past and those to come, and the temple he escaped from as a young one when it burned around him. Ray Stevenson's really, truly special performance gives us a character of deep introspection, of regrets, and a worldly wisdom that isn't bluffed by lofty cult promises.
As you get older, look at history. You realize it's all inevitable. Fall of the Jedi, rise of the Empire. It repeats again and again and again.
All this is in Dave Filoni's script, of course, and this actor makes it Ahsoka's best scene. Ivana Sakno as Shin makes a few chirping noises of effort, which mark the character out intentionally as a naive believer idiot. The script calls for her to say little, mostly to be the springboard for Baylan's nuanced character.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
No one expects a bloody great spoiler. That idiot's facing the wrong way, and that one too. Prom. Wait, why are we shouting? He's an ugly looking bugger, isn't he? The deep cleansing face mask is obviously having no effect on him. My first impression of Thrawn is as an eccentric duke who wants all his pores opened while selling you on a factory of refurbished cars that were stolen all across Europe. The introduction of Thrawn and his militia considerably ups the dramatic stakes. So Sabine set loose to search for this friend of hers, Dodge or Zed or Spike, I don't remember his name. Tota looks like a giant feral rat. A pretty good weapon for the wastelands. Not quite the cowboy. AHSOKA the show hasn't been overly clear that Baylan and Shin are mercenaries, probably because there was no self-employed business talk, instead dicking about round obelisks. I wonder if we might see the nuanced Hulk man of many follicles switch sides at some point. As far as I can tell, he left the Jedi Order because he needed to get away from the affiliated BS. But that journey led him to this place, where he's tired of seeing the horrors all over again. Sabine is attacked by the Sand People. Sorry, she is a magnet for reboots and remakes. These are clearly Baron Ironblood's red shadows. Blood for the Baron! Destroy G.I. Joe the Action Force! Red Shadow, Cobra, la. Honestly, you leave your child at the petting zoo for some peace and quietness, animal starts biting and barking. I wish Sabine wouldn't do that. Thrawn is transparently written. That's not a criticism, but he is an easily recognizable type. A blue-skinned Gus Fring making decisions from a place of pragmatism. Though he does feel more sinister, Gus often seemed to be such a nice, pleasant young man.
Sir, if you have a complaint, I suggest you submit it through our email system. I would be happy to refer you to our website.
At her best, Sabine reminds me of that staple of US sitcoms.
You abandoned me! Should have known you were a coward.
Where horrible characters are dressed as beautiful. The horrible things they say are met with studio laughter. Their hair is immaculate, and they nod and smile and manufacture consent.
Okay, fine. I'll give you another chance. You better not bail on me this time. Got it?
Natasha Lou Bordillo's little cheeses to camera and knowing cliched lines might fool a 10-year-old, but some of them won't be impressed. I'm guessing this is a Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle. Oh no, there's Leonardo, Donatello, Splinter. Sabine makes like April O'Neil and asks some questions, and they all go off for pizza. Matza Ezra. Star Wars has always traded on the small and cute, and Turtle Camp fits that bill. Much like my new baby gerbils. Apparently these characters will come out as a quartet of action figures. 4 toys. I said 4 toys. Like tortoise? Oh, screw you. I'm guessing this is Ezra, glimpsed in hologram in episode 1. He lives with turtles. Thrawn orders Morgan to perform a full background check on AHSOKA. Bring up all her wiki entries. Read the Star Wars Illustrated Fact Files hardback stocked in bargain books. Paw over the Facebook groups of overprivileged, verbose, obsessive compulsives looking to sift out useful data from the quiet, rational majority, even if it does mean watching the first half of this series. And the cliffhanger, that he's asked the witches for the use of dark magics. They'll presumably clear things up and tell him magic is best employed in light so you can see what you're doing. So a weird combo of event plot, low-key filler, and a 5-star scene. A second consecutive quite good episode. I have a feeling the winning streak will be interrupted by a stall, which is the same as filler, but it's clearer, and certainly any good plot mechanism will run out of steam in the finale. So I'd like to say very much a big thanks to my patrons, Art K and Andrew Bolster of farsightlabs.org.uk, to Claire Dickson of the Northern Ireland Development Conference, to Arsalan Haider Ali at the Lightbinder on Instagram, and to John Robbins, author of Death to Everyone and loads of comics and short stories. If you fancy something loads more fun than AHSOKA, you can pick up Occupied, my wonderfully witty and relevant novel from my Amazon store, along with a number of other quite good books. And heck, you could subscribe to my Patreon for a couple of months, £1 plus 40p tax. And it's really well worth it. So that's kind of it. You don't really need to clock out more AHSOKA hours than you are doing. But please leave a like, please leave a comment. I'm really needy regarding attention. And I will talk to you in the comments. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one. Stay safe. Have fun. Look after one another. Oh God, I gotta get this makeup off.